Hey folks, I'm MysteriousJG and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. Depending on how many of these videos I'm releasing a day, and whether these two ended up on the same day or not, I like the idea that for people watching this as they're uploaded, you have the impression that Ryder's been staring at this Reese guy for like a whole day. But anyway, this guy wants his mom out of stasis, and we've decided to risk the entire initiative by taking everyone's very carefully laid plans for food allocation and fucking it up by adding a bunch of extra people because this guy wanted his mom back. But it seems like the kind of like goody two shoes paladin thing. Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry about that. Not paladin, paragon thing that I would have done in previous playthroughs. So in order to be our most shepherdish. Sorry, jeez. We need to go around doing ridiculously paragon things sometimes.
Things will be lean for a while, with the new mouths to feed.
Hope you're ready
but you're out there.
work for your mom.
We'll manage somehow. My mom was scared something would go wrong and she'd be awake in stasis all that time. She isn't... It doesn't work like that, but I just want her out, so I know.
Override complete. Stasis revival triggered on the Nexus. Jasper K, Griffith G, Hilkvist A, Demerchi P, Kozlov S.
There. That's her.
Again, I'm doing like the super nice thing, but I'm kind of being a dick about it in dialogue. Sticking with the right side options, you know. Hey, you're going to have to work extra hard to feed your mom, who's like apparently crazy old bat who doesn't understand stasis technology like us youngins. It's like, you better be grateful.
This came at a cost. Make sure you cherish what you've got.
Make sure she works hard.
I will. Thank you.
Apparently these are like the military guys.
Given new resource allocation, personnel in stasis on the Hyperion may now be required to wait longer.
When it's time, you'll have a home to wake up to. I promise.
Well, we acquired more viability points. Did we get experience? Ah, we got experience. Did we level up, bitches? No, but we're close. So, I would imagine we get experience either way, whichever way we chose to resolve that, but what else can we do while we're here? This is on hold. Okay, we don't really actually have other monkeys in space. Yeah, I never picked up my frickin' pie jack. I mean, I paid extra money to get the super premium collector's edition, which came with pie jack. So only that one protester even showed up to thank us. The rest were just like, yeah, whatever, like clans before cronies, but rose before hoes, but we're gonna ignore you, even though you're the guy who fixed our problems and shit. Yeah, this is really sad. I'm Let's Playing when I have a cold. Hopefully, it's not like really making it. I've had like every couple of years, somebody will still post a comment screaming in rage about this one Panzer General video where I was chewing on food at the beginning of the video. Nobody ever really complained too much about the Bullet Witch videos where I still had a cold and was kind of, you know, a little unpleasant to listen to, but you never know. So I hope nobody's really bothered by, you know, because I know sometimes it can be unpleasant listening to somebody who doesn't sound well. But what was I getting at? Yeah, I really need to get more things going on. It's Sunday. I'm off of work playing Mass Effect, and all I can think of is I can't wait for next weekend, where I can be off work and play Mass Effect, but not have a cold. Because by then I won't have a cold. But the neat thing is that even though my cold will be over by then, I'm going to try to get about a week's worth of videos recorded this weekend. So for me, the cold will last a week to 10 days. But as a video goes up a day, for you guys out there watching this Let's Play, my cold will also last a week to 10 days. I tend to record only on the weekends, except for Super Shell Monster Story with Zerf, which is the Tuesday night tradition. But, yeah, by recording about a week's worth of content on the weekend, I'm gonna have a cold for a week. Are you guys sure you've got nothing else to say to me now that I gave you that stuff? Did I really break this this quest by talking to her before him? One of this year's most innovative new chefs, Dutch. Yeah, I think Dutch is now broken.
Drinks are fizzing tonight.
Hello? Hello?
This is the most depressing bar. I mean, this is like their dance stage. We've got some bald chick just kind of standing there.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly, and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
This game is so fucking glitched. Oh, I mean, I don't go around taking like this kind of weird Schadenfreude glee, and like I'm not like a BioWare troll. That's a term that's popped up earlier in the Let's Play because I had a guy making legitimate complaints about the game, and I had to like check his feed to see, okay, he's subscribed to channels that like real non-idiots are subscribed to. He's not literally just going around finding places to complain about BioWare because that's what he thinks you should do with your time. But I mean, I want this game to be good, and I want to enjoy the Let's Play of it. I'm not trying to, like, you know, Mystery Science Theater this game, even though that's kind of what I do in all my Let's Plays by making little jokes. But I want the game to actually be good quality on its own merits. But that little speech he just gave in the bar to no one in particular was what he says to a colonist that we met earlier, a couple of videos ago now, to tell them to go back out there and get on Podromos, and it's like a message of hope and inspiration and blah blah. And he just gave it in the middle of a bar, standing by himself on his talking to no one because the game is fucking glitched as hell, and it's a freaking I don't know what the cool term is. It's like an A+, like what is the term we use for, like, there's so much freeware gaming, and there's so many games that are made by little small publishers and who are just desperate to get people to even notice they exist, and it's like game development has turned into like the Hollywood system, where there's like a tiny number of big production houses that pour millions into producing games. And this is one of those. This is not a game that was made on the cheap by a small team driven mostly by love. This would be, you know, hopefully the people involved with making this game loved what they were doing, but it's inarguably this is a game that came from money. That being said, the little glitches like that, I'm like, really, what the hell? How did you not notice this? Did nobody like play test this game and just run around and on the Nexus and find out, like, oh, writer's just like randomly saying shit from previous conversations again? Oh well. All right, so I sure hope these kinetic coils stack. I'll feel silly if I find out conclusively that they don't. That being said, there's really not that many. Like, most of the good, I don't want to do any of the stuff that is considered the special. I have to pick a special augmentation now. Some of the ones for aerial, like aerial performance optimizer plus 35% weapon damage, that's pretty sweet. I mean, I could maybe consider long term getting into the mechanics of like jumping up in the air and shooting shit, because I did that once in a battle with the Ket at like Outpost 2 or whatever, and it was fun. But I think by and large I want to stick with the special mods. That is a special mod. So I wouldn't be able to do this plus any other special mod. And the big question is, do I want to do... so I've already done 2 kinetic coils. I didn't need to do 2 kinetic coils, but I remembered in my off-screening, since I'm not using a ricochet system, other thing, I kept, like, just not... I could do vintage heatsink. That didn't break it. But the one that was kind of interesting was... There was a Ket one. Yeah, when health and shields are full, plus 20% damage. That's a pretty big boost. And with the sniper rifle, basically that means once I'm engaged in combat and I start taking hits, I lose it. But like, if I can actually snipe something from a distance and get off that first attack without being noticed, which can happen in this game. It's not a big game for... It's not as bad. Like in Mass Effect 2, they would very rarely set up situations like that where the enemy doesn't see you right away. In those highly linear levels, they would intentionally create a situation like that. But it was rare. Almost every battle in Mass Effect 2 and 3 is just like a staged battle where the enemies all know you're there. But in this game, there's enough open world... We should be able to occasionally find situations where I'll get off like a 20% boosted attack because nobody's seen me yet with the sniper rifle. That's a good... I think that makes sense on a sniper rifle. So we will go ahead and do that. And now we have a jumped up sniper rifle. Been waiting. I mean, off screen I've had this, but I've been waiting to get to the point where we could really get some nice... it's a double mod extender. Kinetic coil times 2. And the electrical stuff was kind of fun, but it actually wasn't really all that useful. At least I was reading that it wasn't going to be very useful. I mean, it seemed like I was mostly trying to use my sniper rifle on my off-screening anyway. But cooling unit increases clip size by 20%. No, I'm not seeing the one that I thought I was kind of planning to use. This isn't a bad one. Plus 5% damage bonus. The last 20% of the clip's ammo gain 10% extra damage. That's what I want. Now, I ended up selling a couple of weapons that we weren't using to get the cash to do this, but I do not anticipate really needing to... Now, there was a... Maverick Skirmisher Initiative chest. Pathfinder chest 2... That's the one we don't have the plutonium. Was it plutonium we need or platinum? PT, I guess, is platinum. Either way, we still don't actually have what we need to do this, which is annoying because it's a quest that will be completed. So we'll get some experience if we get around to doing this. But I guess we need to be paying attention to the mining minigame a bit because the platinum did not appear to be sold in stores. We'll go get our free pie jack, assuming it isn't dead.
We've had no trouble, Pathfinder.
Well, yeah, because you did nothing to deal with the protesters. Wait, I thought I had to pick this thing up. The Nexus docking bays. Oh, visit it on the Tempest. Okay, so we did pick it up. Now we have to visit it somewhere on the Tempest. That's fine. So we could go figure out what the deal is with the first murder, or we could actually try to, advance the story. I don't think we can really fully deal with the Ket yet. Maybe we could. Like I said, I was playing around with that side quest, and it's like I found a way to attack that big-ass Ket base, but kept dying of radiation poisoning. Ryder. Super cool. What's up, homeboy?
O'Connell and Serena spent months getting our systems coordinated. You can't just strip and redesign those connections on the fly. Gil? I know you can hear me.
The whole ship can hear you. I'm just not listening.
Burn.
You're fighting again?
I'm thinking the same, believe me.
Oh, guys. Free for an interview. Acknowledge. I guess we got more to do with that quest. The Brothers McCoy. My brother Dash was my best friend. It still pains me that he's gone. When my wife and I settle here, it's our family. Our firstborn will carry my brother's name. Aww, my sincerest hopes to accompany you and your team. I blame you. To Ryder from Gil. You know that guy Bailey you ran into on the Nexus? Whatever you said to him, he decided to reach out to me, forwarding his message. Gil, I hope you're well. I'll tell him working together on Nexus is invigorating. I'm sure you're invigorating your colleagues on the Tempest now. I envy them in your Pathfinder, but I suppose you're doing well now. The Pioneers you're supporting you probably deserve to be invigorated. Drone's on for 6 more pages like that before he asked me if I'd like to get a drink. I feel invigorated now, don't you? Haha. Poker journal. It seemed to have misplaced my poker journal. It's where I keep notes. It's a fake, and I placed it in public so they'd find it. Don't tell. PB the Peeved. Your doctor is one of the nosiest sorry I've ever met, and that's saying a lot. She needs to take it down 4 or 5 notches. Or I won't be long for the show, which would be too bad, I think. Oh, never mind. News from Eos. Use your help with something Haley's working on. That vault. Well, we didn't get an email from Knight, so we can't continue that quest line. Oh, yeah, loadout station. So this will save us a little bit of time later, because I might go back to... I was thinking I would go back to the Nexus because I thought one of those emails would give us more plot stuff to do, but I no longer believe that to be the case. So as you can see, we got 4 mod slots. So we can basically go crazy with the mods. We've only actually got 4 mods, so we'll use them all. Now this one we've got 5 mods, so we... Well, I don't think you can have 2 different barrel mods, so we'll just skip the first barrel mod, because it had a plus and a minus, and the second one only had a plus. So there you go, folks. Pretty sweet. We got our awesome new modded up crazy shit weapons. Ready to kick some ass. Yeah. Oh, man. Just like that guy who's crouching around a corner on this, on the Nexus, like, yeah, I'm ready for action. Whoa. Is this the? I thought this was the escape pod where PB hangs out. I guess not. Is everyone just chilling out here having a little meeting, or?
Destiny's like cancer. Left untreated, it spreads.
Keep exiling people, and you'll just run out of people.
Cut out malignant cells to give the healthy ones a chance.
Nothing's that simple, Doc, and you know it.
Ryder?
You're a close talker, Doc.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I'll let you get back to telling those guys about malignant cancer.
Pathfinder?
You got anything to advance that one plot? Because I talked to that lady and she was really mean.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Because that quest's on hold. I don't remember why, but probably involves email. Oh, well, we can collect rewards here. That's good to remember, of course. Because I kind of forgotten about that.
Back again?
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Again and again. Alright, so none of these will be ready before the video's over. Hey, Pie Jack.
Oops. Looks like our Pyjack friend got out of his cage. He'll be fine, won't he? The exercise will probably do him good.
No way having a monkey loose on my spaceship could lead to issues. So is this it? You suckers who bought the regular edition of the game and didn't pay the extra $10. You guys can't use the armor that I'm using, nor do you have this. It sits there, doesn't do anything, and you're not allowed to interact with it. It's awesome. Aw, no one wants to talk to me. Okay, game 1. Took everyone's credits in record time. Vetra sighs when she gets the card she wants every time. When PB finishes shuffling, the bottom card can often be seen. Drac might be the easiest to read, but try not to say anything that suggests this. In fact, say the opposite. It gets even sloppier when his ego's been stroked. Cora has yet to bluff. Might not be in her makeup. Jal has real potential. I guess I should be reading it in his voice, but no. Broke game 1's record. Considered easing up on them a little. PB has started checking, only to check raised. She always needs to be the one pushing the action. Drac thinks staring at me will tell him something. I think I'll blow him a kiss next time. Vetra's getting upset. She doesn't show it, but it's obvious. Cora still won't bluff. She's too risk-averse, even with a good hand. A strong bet will get her to lay it down. Jal's inexperience is an advantage. He's hard to read. Game 3. Let Vetra hang with me for a long time before dashing their hopes this time. She left very encouraged. Overall mood was improved among the others. If Jal is still in a hand, PB plays less aggressively. Thinks she wants him. Ooh. Drac doesn't know it, but he picks his nose when he's got something. Cora bluffed. It was horrible. 2 or 3 hands, Jal had me sweating. He's only just started, and he's so much better than Vetra. Game 4. Couldn't help myself. Took Vetra down first. Still undefeated. Showed all 7 bluffs that worked on Cora. Wanted to see if I can goad her into playing looser. Called PB's hand 4 times. Maybe she'll start slowing down. Doing all this just to change things up. Getting bored. Scared of Jal. Game 5 result. Yawn. Easy money. Jal is clearly better than everyone else, especially Vetra. Plan worked. Cora actually bluffed once. It was horrible. She was so uncomfortable. Vetra played much cagier after being destroyed last time. I'm going to keep telling her she's dangerous. It's more fun when she's in a good mood. PB doesn't seem to care. I've demonstrated that I know exactly what she has. She still bulldozes away. I'll keep flashing the red cape. Drac could learn a thing or two from Jal. Stop talking all the time. Jal barely speaks, so he doesn't give much away. Stop eating and drinking. Jal never eats or drinks when we play. He stays focused. Stop picking his nose. Jal never picks his nose. Think I have these chumps down. Next time, maybe I'll play with my eyes closed. But remember, it's a fake because he wanted it to be found. That zany guy. Gil is such a zany funster. I really want to just jump off the edge here, but it won't let me. Well, I guess we'll... I mean, there's not much video left. Doesn't seem like anybody has new dialogue of any kind. Gil has got to be in there somewhere. He's the engineer, right? Talk to your sister.
Stabilizing the temperature in storage?
You mean your dorm room?
It's habitable. Good enough.
Should have grabbed a pod. Independent environmental controls.
Ryder.
Yeah, we talked to your sister. Nothing happened.
You
Talking to you
probably have
doesn't
work
do
to
anything.
We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Calibrating weapons or whatever. So I go up there to talk to you guys. I seriously don't care about talking to Liam at all, so...
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
You and Super Colo, I want you guys to form a 3-man tag team with me. We're going to go after the trios titles.
Out with it already. What's the deal with you and Callow? Anything I should be concerned about?
Twist my arm, why don't you? It's contrasting styles.
Hey, they didn't put why don't you in the subtitles.
He's a blueprint guy. I'm gears and guts. Got ink on his digits, not grease up to his elbows. If you didn't have me to balance him out, you might be in trouble. Heck, maybe that goes both ways.
As long as you guys are family. And as long as you keep encouraging him to be better at... Wait a minute. Oh, no, it was the Asari doctor he was saying was good at poker, not... I thought he was talking about
Good
Colo.
talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
The doctor is the one whose name starts with a J, right? No, whatever.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
Flirting.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
He is
You know it.
smooth. Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later. Oh, Liam's right there. I guess we'll talk to him. Slowly gets up and stares at us. I'm interested in this. But I'm not, so...
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Well, we know Gil is gay based on, apparently his former boyfriend on the Nexus. Liam, I think, is supposed to be straight. I mean, I kind of wonder what happens if we flirt, like, just to see the dialogue when we flirt with him, like, how he rejects it, or, I don't know. Again, after my Fallout New Vegas experience, I want to make sure that I don't inadvertently make... If I'm semi-role-playing as the main character, I want to make sure I'm not accidentally gay. Because I'm not, in real life. Intentionally or accidentally gay. Nothing wrong with that. I just... it still kills me. I inadvertently, like... In Fallout New Vegas, where it's even more like you're role-playing as yourself, because you don't even really, like 99% of the time, you don't even see the player character's face. And yet, I was like, I made my guy gay, because I was like not paying attention to what was being implied by my character choices. Silly, silly, silly. All right, I think we'll get going on the story again, but probably not next video. I want to get going with the Trail of Hope. But next video, I think we will knock out anything we've got left to do on EOS, other than dealing with the Ket once and for all, because I think that's... I'm holding out hope that will get easier if we put it off a little bit longer.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Now, there's hitting the rocks for science, and a couple of those types of missions seem like they were doable. But again, there's a lot of stuff where, for us to do it, we have to go out into extremely hazardous level 3 radiation areas, which I'm thinking if we advance the plot, it's going to tweak that so that those are reduced in their deadliness. But I could be wrong. We've still got the secret project, actually. That's a quick couple of experience points we can pick up. And we've got the plan up to 80% viability, so that's pretty cool, too. Anyway, I'm going to call it a video, and when we come back, we will go to EOS and do First Murderer and the secret project. And we'll leave the Ket for now. I'm MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.